I'm sorry, Sota. I couldn't pay off my debt, so I sold you off.
I, Sota Akagi, found this letter on the table when I got home. My father seems to have sold me. You've got to be kidding.
I know you're home. Open the damn door.
Isn't that a little too soon?
I know you can hear me.
I don't have anywhere to hide. Hello?
Hurry up and open the damn door.
Sorry.
There. Don't be so intimidating. Hi, Sota. You know why we are here, right? Every time these people came around, it was to collect my father's debt. There is only one reason that they would want to see me.
Because my father sold me?
Correct.
Is there any way you can spare me?
What are you on about? Your daddy's debt is currently 5 million yen. I can let you go if you can pay that.
That's impossible. And what will happen to me?
Don't even think about running away. There are things that you don't want to know. If you try to get away, we will have to get violent. You wouldn't want that. Being threatened like that, I was led to their car.
Looks like this will be the end of my life. It was such a disappointing ending that I wanted to cry. But there's nothing I can do anymore. I just wanted to see that person one last time.
When I was talking to myself in my head, a miracle happened.
Hold on there.
The voice that came out of nowhere seemed familiar.
School president.
She is Natsume Shinjo, the school president of the school that I go to. I am in the school council as well, so we knew each other. Her family is a huge corporate. But what is she doing here?
Who the hell are you?
Where are you taking that person?
Don't ignore my question.
Shut up, you idiot! I'm sorry to say, but this lad here has some unpaid debt, so we will be taking him with us.
He isn't the one that has debt, is he?
How do you know that?
Yeah, it's his daddy's.
Then you can't lay a single finger on him. Children have no duty to pay their parents' debt. Now, will you let go of him? What's so funny?
I guess my explanation was insufficient. It's true that he has no duty to pay back the debt, but we haven't caught him to make him pay. We are taking him away because he was sold by his own father. So, we have the right to do whatever we want with him.
Do you really think that explains anything?
Absolutely.
Things were getting tense. The tension was rising between the two of them, and no one could step in.
Out of curiosity, how much did his father sell him for?
5 million.
5 million? What a bargain. Human trafficking for just 5 million? The margin must be huge.
I can't even imagine how much 5 million is worth, but I guess it isn't that much for her. Boy, she must be rich.
Okay then, I'll buy him for double the price. 10 million yen.
What?
So you see that much value in this kid then, eh?
Really?
No, I just can't overlook the fact that a student from my school was being sold.
Oh, right. Yeah, makes sense. Why did I even think the beautiful, rich school president would have cared about me?
Okay.
But I thought we could sell his organs and stuff.
It's fine. Think about it. No normal kid can just pay 10 million like that. If you think about her sponsor, it's better not to do anything funny with her.
You're a smart one, although you don't look like one.
You didn't need to say that last bit. I will sell you this kid for 10 million, but I want the money now.
That won't be a problem.
What?
I had a feeling this would happen. Did you predict things would go like this?
Clever people always look ahead.
You are a sneaky one. I'll check the money if you don't mind.
Check it.
Yes.
Looks like you got lucky, Sota. You can go.
Okay. President, thank you so much.
What are you talking about? For your information, you are not free.
Huh?
Obviously, I bought you. That means you are mine. You can serve me with all your might.
That girl is crazy.
Looks like you've been bought by a dangerous girl, Sota.
It's better that I assure you with your life, isn't it?
I mean, not only did she save my life, but I really do admire her, so serving her can't be that bad. I am a little scared what she'll make me do, but...
The scary man left on their car, and I was taken by the president.
This is
This is my mansion. And this is your room.
What is the meaning of this?
Don't you get it? I said from now on, this will be your room.
But why?
I will have you work here and live here. Why else? And from now on, you must call me Ojo-sama.
It seems like I just became the president's, actually, Ojo-sama's servant. I can't help but think that she is a little different from her usual self. My life was flipped 180 degrees in the last few hours. One of the maids measured my size for the butler clothes that I was to wear. I was given spare butler clothes until I got mine, changed, and headed to where Ojo-sama was.
You look decent in proper clothes.
That was the first thing she said after seeing me in these clothes. So, what should I do?
Let's see. You can rest today.
What?
You've been through a lot today, so you should get some rest.
Because she said so, I wasn't given anything to do that day. And the next day,
Dress me up.
Ojo-sama called me from the morning and said a shocking thing to me. Excuse me?
Didn't you hear me? I said dress me up.
Why me?
That is because you are mine.
But I thought it would be better if any of the maids did this sort of thing.
I'm ordering you to do it. You cannot disobey my orders.
Okay. She said it like she was threatening me, so I did as she asked. Here I go!
Hey! Where do you think you are touching? Are you looking properly?
Sorry, I'm not looking.
Look properly!
I couldn't risk not looking and touching her female parts again, so I had to open my eyes. Dressing the person that I admire is a little too stimulating for me. So, I carried on dressing Ojo-sama. I'm here at last. I'm done if I put the sock on. I should be doing so much easier than a few minutes ago, but thinking that I was helping Ojo-sama put on her socks made my heart tingle a little.
What? Are you in love with my legs? You are such a pervert staring at a girl's legs.
Oh, no, that's not what I was doing.
Are you sure? You do look like the shy type, but your eyes were that of a predator earlier.
But really...
Ojo-sama, Agaki, you'll be late if you don't have breakfast now. You cannot be late.
Oh, okay. We headed to the dining straight away, because the maid's warning with the smile was extremely frightening. In the evening, Ojo-sama called me, so I was in her room with just the two of us.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Why do you make it sound so scary? Ojo-sama!
I've waited so long for us to be alone. Now, Soda, I want you to stroke my head.
What is this person saying? Ojo-sama, what do you mean?
I mean, I want you to stroke my head. This is an order.
But I think that is a little problematic.
But I want you to.
Who is this? Is she really Ojo-sama? She's behaving like a completely different person. Did you have some bad medicine?
That's rude.
I'm sorry, but the way you changed is just...
Okay, let me explain.
Explain?
Yes, I don't really need you to take care of me.
What?
I want you to be sweet and treat me like a child.
That's exactly where I'm confused, because if you ask me, you are more of a sadist. I think she is 100% a sadist, but I didn't want her to get angry, so I said it mildly.
I do have times when I want to be sweet. I want to be treated like a baby. So I'm giving you that role, Sota. I'm only acting cool in front of other people as a camouflage.
Camouflage?
Yes! I do have a social status that I need to maintain. I don't really want others to see me when I'm showing my affection.
Showing your affection? What does this mean? Can this mean that Ojo-sama likes me? That is the only explanation that makes sense. I would be happy if it was under normal circumstances, but I am more confused from the difference of the cool side and the sweet side of her.
And? How long are you going to keep me waiting? Come on, please!
But still...
I bought you for 10 million. You are mine now. That means you have to obey my orders.
Okay. Is this all right?
Yes, that's it.
She smiles like a child. This is very cute, but the difference between the cool senpai is extraordinary.
You are good at stroking, Soda. Ojo-sama? What is it, Haruna?
She changed her character in an instant. That was impressive. I was looking at them talking, thinking how impressive what she just did was. I was curious about one thing. I don't think Haruna knocked on the door either. She is very strict about manners, so I don't think she forgot to knock. Maybe she has started to realize that Ojo-sama has another side to her. That might be why she came in without knocking.
Oh, she surprised me.
I was surprised at how you changed.
Well, you'll have to get used to that. I'm sure it will happen again.
So, taking care of sweet Mo Dojo-sama will continue then. I am happy, but I am still confused from the gap.
Soda?
Yes?
Hug me.
Are you really Ojo-sama?
I am. What's wrong with me being like this? How long do you think I've waited for this day?
Since yesterday, so a day?
I've been keeping an eye on you for about half a year now.
What? Half a year? And what do you mean keeping an eye on me?
It's as the words suggest. We worked together as the school council and you worked hard for me, so I thought highly of you.
I'll help you.
Thanks. It was, well, satisfying.
Satisfying?
I was happy that you voluntarily helped me, so I wanted to make you mine.
The last words just ruined the story. Why did you have to do that, Ojo-sama?
And so I tried to find your weakness, tried to find something I could negotiate with, and I found out that your father had unpaid debt.
You quite clearly said weakness. You changed the words, but so you were trying to threaten me?
What are you talking about? I never said anything about weaknesses.
But you said it earlier.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're right. I probably misheard. She's being so unfair, but I know I have to step back.
And I found out that your father was trying to sell you, so I decided to buy you when you got sold.
So everything played out just as you planned then?
Indeed.
No wonder she appeared at such a good timing. What do I do? The girl I admired turned out to be one heck of a person, and I'm scared of myself for feeling happy that she's done everything just to make me hers. Why is it that you are sadistic to me in front of other people? You weren't like that before.
I tried it and found it rather amusing, so. But I would prefer it if you would be sweet and treat me like a baby. So I decided to change when we were alone and in the presence of other people.
Is that really necessary?
Unsatisfied? But you seem to be enjoying it too.
I cannot deny the fact that I enjoyed it.
So, this change in character is mutually beneficial for us.
Don't just decide everything by yourself.
Did you not like it?
See, you're doing it again. Do you think I can say no to those eyes?
So it's settled then. No problem. I mean, I did buy you, so you cannot say no anyways, but...
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. But I do not have the freedom of choice here since she bought me for 10 million yen. The fact that she bought me doesn't change, but she did save me, so I don't intend to complain at anything.
Please don't run away because you can't stand this relationship.
I won't. If I do that, I would need to give you back the money you bought me with. I can't pay such an amount. Besides, I don't want to get separated from Ojo-sama, so...
That's good to hear. I want to live with you, so...
Really?
Yes, I'm looking forward to our life together.
She smiled at me with her cute face. So, with both of our consent, when we were with somebody else, she became sadistic. And when we were alone, she became sweet. We got closer by the day as we spent time together. And we ended up dating each other, which, by the way, is a whole different story. For now. I will enjoy Ojo-sama's cute childish smile inside my arms.
Help!
I'm Hiroshi Aramaki, a first year at high school. On my way back from school, I suddenly heard a girl's voice calling for help from above. Sendo, what are you doing? I looked up and saw Hikari Sendo, the girl who is said to be the cutest girl at our school clinging onto a tree. She usually is calm, but I could tell she was terrified.
I tried to rescue a cat, but now I can't go down.
A cat was poking its head out of Sendo's school uniform. Why did you climb if you can't come down?
I wasn't thinking about that, alright? I just want to get down. I'll jump, so please catch me.
What? Jump? She didn't listen to my response and put her thoughts into action. What are you doing? That's dangerous!
Hey, don't look up!
How's that possible? Now's not the time to worry about that. Wait, don't jump! I wished it was a joke, but she had already jumped off the tree. Fortunately, she had rolled herself up so that it was easier for me to catch. I felt the impact on my arms and knees. It would have been a complete disaster had I not caught her, but luckily I was able to.
That was so scary.
Sendo was in shock in my arms. I was scared too. Even though I was just someone walking by, I would feel very responsible if I dropped her or injured her. The cat slipped out of Sendo's school uniform and walked off without thanking us for the danger that we went through for it. Sendo, can I put you down? She was still in shock and my voice didn't reach her. Sendo?
Put me down.
She suddenly went back to the cold attitude she always has. Oh, as long as you're fine. I was confused by the sudden change in her attitude, but put her down.
You saw, didn't you, Aramaki?
Saw what?
Inside my skirt.
I had a flashback of the white underwear with frills. That can't be helped, you jumped off a tree!
That doesn't give you the right to look inside my skirt. That's why you're a virgin.
What? Why do you have to say things like that?
Don't get your spit on me, you virgin.
Why do you just assume that I'm a virgin?
You're not?
Well, yes I am, but it's rude.
You need to take responsibility for this.
What? Responsibility for what?
Go out with me.
How did you come to that conclusion?
You hurt me by looking into my skirt. What else?
Hurt you? I think I helped you so that you wouldn't get hurt. I was the one that was about to be hurt. I caught a human being. If things had gone wrong, I could have been crushed.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You might be able to lose your virginity if you go out with me, so I don't think it's a bad idea for you.
Stop saying virgin. I don't want to go out with a person who insults me even though I helped them.
You're going to turn me down? What a picky guy. Or do you like small girls?
How can you get to that conclusion?
You kind of look like a pedophile.
That is so rude. I am not a pedophile.
A real pedophile doesn't admit that they are a pedophile because they think that young girls are real women.
Where did you get that information anyways? And I'm not a pedophile!
Do you like guys then?
Where do you get these ideas? Why do you think I'm not interested in girls the moment I turn you down? I like girls from my age and above.
Oh, so you like old women.
Not so old! Why do you have to be so extreme?
If you like girls from the same age group, why not me?
Because you don't even thank me and say bad things about me even though I helped you.
You embarrassed me, so we are even. You have to take responsibility as a man.
I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving.
Hey, wait!
She seemed like she had other things she wanted to say, but I left anyways. Many guys have told her they like her because she's beautiful and has a cool attitude. Sendo asking someone out was rare, and it may have been a big opportunity, but I thought it wouldn't work because our personalities wouldn't match.
Morning, Aramaki.
Morning. Sendo came to talk to me when I arrived at my classroom the next morning. I didn't really want to talk to her because of the incident yesterday.
How unfriendly. You should react more happily when your girlfriend talks to you.
You're not my girlfriend.
Are you neglecting your responsibility?
I am not responsible for anything. What do you mean Sendo's Aramaki's girlfriend? A guy from our class apparently heard us talk and came into the conversation.
He did things to my body yesterday, so he is taking responsibility for it.
What? Don't bend the truth. What? What did you do to Sendo? I won't forgive you for that. I didn't do anything. The guys were glaring at me like they were about to start a fight.
Don't hurt Aramaki. I won't forgive you if you lay a single finger on him.
Sendo stood in front of me and said so to the guys in a cold voice. Why are you protecting a guy like him? You're the victim, right?
He is mine. I'm the only one allowed to hurt him.
Well, if you say so. They looked dissatisfied but went away.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, Aramaki.
If you hadn't said anything funny in the first place, it would have been peaceful. They might be jealous if she says that we're going out, but if they think that I defiled her, her fans won't stay quiet. She sure does have a lot of influence as the school celebrity.
I made lunch, so let's eat together.
Why did you make one for me? I don't remember becoming your boyfriend.
I am quite sure it is delicious.
I'm not going to have it.
Don't you know that there are so many people around the world that don't get enough food? Are you going to waste this food?
When did it become such a large-scale conversation? You never told me you were going to make lunch for me.
Oh, poor little thing. This lunch will be thrown away without being eaten.
Don't make me the bad one.
Don't you know that grudge of food is terrifying? A monster might show up inside your bag.
What are you going to do? I'll eat it, so don't do anything funny. I wasn't sure if she was actually going to do anything, but I wouldn't want the inside of the lunchbox thrown in my bag. She said she wanted to have a lunch together alone, so we went to the rooftop to eat. The lunch was delicious, just like she said.
Did you like it?
Yeah, but you don't have to make it anymore.
You don't have to be shy, you know?
I'm not. Why are you doing this? I don't get why you're obsessed with me.
You saw my embarrassing moment, so I need you to take responsibility.
I didn't see it because I wanted to. Besides, aren't you exaggerating a little bit? Is it that big a deal?
We have a family tradition where we only show ourselves wearing underwear to the people we will marry.
Well, that's definitely a lie. What were you going to do when the wind blows your skirt up?
Do you think that my guard is that fragile?
Yeah, you were climbing a tree with a skirt.
You were looking at the rescue of a cat thinking of lewd stuff. What a virgin.
That's not the point. And stop saying that, alright?
You don't have to be embarrassed. I'm okay with it.
I don't either. Why is it that whenever I talk with you, we end up having a weird conversation?
You don't have to praise me, you know.
I wasn't! I was tired of her saying things about me.
I want to eat something sweet, Aramaki.
She talked to me as I was about to go home. Why are you saying this to me?
Apparently the donut store in the shopping mall has a new donut.
I see. She looked very dissatisfied when I gave an unfriendly response. I'll see you tomorrow, Sendo.
You're supposed to say, let's go together then.
Sendo grabbed my arm and stopped me from going home. I sighed because her words were too predictable. Why do you have to go with me?
Don't worry about the money. I'll treat you.
That's not what I meant. I don't think there's any reason I should go.
If you don't come, I can't thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For yesterday.
So are you finally going to thank me for saving you yesterday? Even though I helped her down the tree yesterday, she didn't thank me at all and just insulted me. If she admits that I was not responsible for accidentally looking into her skirt, it wouldn't be meaningless to go.
Thanks for saving me yesterday. Let me thank you for what you did.
She said those words looking rather shy. I decided to think that she didn't thank me because she was too shy to say so. If that's the case, I'll go with you. We went to the shopping mall together.
Mommy, where are you?
We found a little girl crying while we were walking around the shopping mall. I wonder if she's lost. I was looking over at her thinking I should help her. Just then, Sendo walked over to the little girl to talk to her.
What's the matter?
I can't find my mommy.
Although she always has a cold attitude at school, she ducked down to meet the girl's eyes and was talking with a warm smile.
Did you come shopping with your mommy?
Yeah,
Then we will look for your mommy together.
thank you.
Sendo looked at me.
Do you mind coming along for a bit?
Not at all. We asked her several questions and decided to look for her mom where they separated. We thought of taking her to the reception, but we thought that her mom might be looking for her around the same place as well.
Mommy!
Our guess was right. We found her mom quicker than we thought.
What a relief. Don't get lost again, alright?
Okay, thank you.
Her mother thanked us both and we said goodbye to the girl. I didn't know you were kind to kids, Sendo.
I'm kind to everyone.
The smile that she had made to the girl had disappeared and she was back to usual. You should smile like that more.
What are you talking about? I'm always like this.
The cold attitude is one of the reasons for her popularity, but I think the warm smile she had was a lot more attractive. It was like seeing a new side of her, like the time she was afraid on the tree.
You can get as much as you want, Aramaki.
I'll just have one.
Don't be shy. Think of it as my gratitude.
I'm not holding back anything. I just don't want to eat too much before dinner. I don't know why, but she glared at me.
Don't you know? They say you always have room for dessert.
I've heard of that expression, but
You always have room so you can eat as much as you want and you'll be fine.
I doubt it.
You're not greedy at all.
I thought that she wanted to buy me lots as a form of gratitude, but the moment I saw her choose the ones she wanted, I kind of guessed why. Don't worry about me. You can eat as much as you like.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to eat that much.
It seems like I was right. She thought it was embarrassing buying loads when I only got one. Even though she acts cool, she can be quite girly. After some consideration, she bought 8 donuts. Thanks for the donuts.
Don't worry about it. It's a thank you for yesterday.
I was a little hesitant to be treated by a girl, but I went along with it because she wanted to thank me.
Aramaki, can I stay at yours for the night?
Why?
Isn't that natural for a couple?
Were you still continuing with that? I thought you understood it wasn't my fault and that's why you thanked me.
What kind of brain do you have, thinking that you don't have to take responsibility if I thank you about it?
I thought you understood that it was inevitable.
I just thank you for saving me. It's your turn to take responsibility now.
I understand that you thanked me, but I don't bear any responsibility for looking into your skirt. I am disappointed, to be honest. I thought you weren't that bad, but
What do you mean?
I can't deal with you anymore if you're like that.
Hey, wait!
Are you breaking up? Why don't you come and play with us then? As I was leaving, 2 guys who looked womanizers came up to Sendo and started hitting on her.
What do you want? Can you not disturb?
She did not look afraid of these guys and took a cold attitude.
You can be quite mean, even though you have a cute little face. I like girls like you. That attitude is just adorable. We're definitely more fun than that guy.
I'm not interested. If you want to hit on girls, do it somewhere else.
Oh, don't say that. I swear that you'll have a great time.
Don't come close. You're disgusting.
You're so arrogant. That makes me want to get you more. Sendo was trying to escape the guys surrounding her. I think it's wrong to force someone to come with you, but I also don't think it was smart of you to provoke them, Sendo. Oh, you were still here. We'll take her for you. She's not mine, so if you have her consent, then go ahead. But it looks to me like she doesn't want to go. Therefore, I can't just ignore it. If she isn't your girl, then it's none of your business. Go home before I punch you in your fucking nose. I don't approve of violence. If you want to ignore what I said, then go ahead. You've got guts, I'll tell you that. I'll beat you up just like you wanted. One of the guys came towards me, so I grabbed his wrist. I squeezed it as hard as I could. What the hell? Let go! If you will go home, I will. Oh, okay. I get it. Hey! The other guy came looking confused as I let go of the hand. Come on, let's go. The guys ran away, one of them holding his wrist. I'd never been in a fight. I'm glad that the workouts paid off as a bluff. Are you alright, Sendo?
I was so scared.
Huh? Her knees were shaking and she hugged me. Hey, are you alright? She was talking back to the guys back then, but now she looked weak.
You saved me again, Aramaki.
Don't worry about it. I was just there, so...
I'm sorry for being mean to you. The truth is, I love you.
What's with the honesty all of a sudden?
I couldn't say that I love you because I was too shy. I knew that I needed to tell you my feelings for you to like me, but I just couldn't do it.
Even if you were just trying to hide it, you did say quite harsh things to me, didn't you?
I tend to do that often.
That's troublesome. I guess it's part of her personality, so it can't be helped. But whether others will accept that was a different question. I do understand, but I wasn't kind enough to forgive her for all the mean things she said to me.
I like strong people, and I felt that you were my destiny when you saved me from the tree. When you saved me from those guys earlier, I thought that you were the one.
You fell in love with me yesterday because I saved you? Do you fall in love with people that easily, Sendo?
I'm sorry, but my heart was thumping really hard when you caught me from the tree. Even now.
Isn't that the suspension bridge effect? She said she was scared when I rescued her from the tree, and when the guys were hitting on her, so I don't think my theory is entirely wrong.
Even then, I still love you. Do you not want to go out with me that much?
I wouldn't mind if you will be honest. She did call me a virgin and was very oppressive about me taking responsibility, but she also did show me her kindness when talking to a child and her cuteness of worrying about eating too much. She is a beautiful girl. I would love to get to know her if she wasn't so arrogant.
I'll do my best to tell you my feelings.
Okay, I trust you. Let's go out. From that day, she would be a little more expressive than she used to be. It was kind of like an accident how I got involved, but the days with Sendo were so fun that I was starting to believe that she was my destiny too.
That incident occurred during the second semester of our school year.
Taro, would you like to go out with me?
My classmate Karen Hanamiya looked at me with sparkly, big eyes. Just like the character Flower in the kanji of her name, she is as beautiful as a flower blooming in spring, and is known as the school's prettiest girl. There's also a rumor saying that she uses her eyes to charm people, and that any boy who looks into her eyes will fall deeply in love with her and become her fan. But I'm different. Her eyes of charm only work on human beings. I wouldn't call myself a human being. More like an introvert nerd that basically doesn't exist.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I was just a bit surprised you talked to me and couldn't answer you right away. So you knew I can talk?
Are you not a normal human being?
If you're looking for someone to date, can you go ask someone else? She's way too good for me. I wouldn't even be a good slave. Well then, I'm going home first.
Hey, wait! I can't believe it. Did he just turn me down? Why? Why did he just brush me off like that? I have my pride as the prettiest girl here at Yuki Gakugan High School. I'm definitely gonna make him fall in love with me.
Is someone gossiping about me? There's no way someone would be talking about me, so I guess I caught a cold. I must introduce myself. My name is Taro Suzuki, a second year in Yuki Gakuen High School. As you can see, I'm an introvert nerd with no friends, and there are many people who still haven't remembered my name. My existence is like that of a ghost, but I actually preferred it that way. I don't have to deal with troublesome events, and I'm able to live an easy, stressless life. Then one day, during art class...
Taro, let's pair up for the portrait drawing.
Huh?
Who's Karen talking to? Is he a new student here?
We've been classmates since our first year, people. Anyway, why does Karen want to pair with me? I see. It's because my face is simple and it's easy to draw.
Taro?
Okay. Sure.
Thank you. I'm nervous to be sitting in front of you, but I'll do my best.
Whoops. I forgot my eraser. Man, it's my first time taking a good look at her face, but she really is a beauty. If she was a character in a game, she'd be a UR level beauty character.
Hey Taro, can I take a closer look at your face?
Huh? Before I gave her permission, Karen brought her face really close to mine. That was so close I can feel her breathe.
Taro, your skin is really fair.
Yeah, because I don't go out usually. Does Karen have bad eyesight? I can't believe she realized until she came this close. I feel bad for her. There's something I forgot to add, but my hobbies are to play idol-producing games. Oh, but I recently nurtured horses too, because I always have loads of time with nothing to do. I sometimes drew game and anime characters. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. I drew Karen the way I draw UR game characters.
Did you finish? Can you show me?
I don't know about that.
Wow! Is this me? Can I take a picture of it?
Phew. I'm glad she doesn't hate it. Yeah, as long as you don't post it on social media.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? Taro just drew an amazing picture of me. Really? Show us.
Oh no, people are gathering. It's been a while since I've been surrounded by this many people. And to have someone smile at me like this, after that day, Karen would come talk to me even more. Maybe she felt sorry for me because I didn't have any friends.
Are you going to the school store? Can I go with you?
Sure. Dang, she's so close. Is it normal for the popular kids to talk to each other this close?
Which bread are you going to get, Taro?
Maybe the seaweed bread.
Then I'll get the same one. We're twinsies.
The seaweed bread. It looks bad, but it's a popular choice, so I'm sure there are many people who are twinsies with her.
I hope that, yay, we're twinsies, aren't we soulmates? Strategy is working.
1 seaweed bread, please.
Me too.
Honestly, I have no interest in other people. That's because people don't have interest in me either. That's why I didn't realize anything about Karen's strategy.
Isn't it rare that you eat that bread, Karen? Didn't she just go buy it with a guy? I can't remember his face. Yeah, I want to be his friend. Actually, I want him to fall for me. Until now, I didn't even have to try to make a guy fall for me. But Taro Suzuki is a little different. He even turned me down when I asked him to date me. Do I become invisible sometimes? You're the opposite. You're always shining. I wonder why he gives me a cold attitude. Oh, there's someone like that? Maybe he's trying to act cool. Ah, I see. He's trying to be cool. Okay then. Maybe I should break down his wall with the "we have the same hobby" strategy. Let's go. Isn't Karen acting weird recently? Yeah. Hey, Taro.
She's talking to me again. What?
I just started a game called Fate Grand Canyon. Can you add me as your friend?
Oh, Karen plays games too, huh? I haven't bought any weapons in that game, so I'm pretty weak. I'll introduce a strong friend of mine who's nice to new players. He'll help you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Huh? His reaction is a little different from what I expected. Okay, then next strategy. Taro!
What now?
I heard there's a game collaboration cafe. Let's go together!
Why does she always invite me? Yeah, sure.
Yay!
But the reservation period for that cafe is finished.
What?
I think they'll have that event again, so I guess next time?
Shucks, I failed.
I didn't know she was that into Grand Canyon. Well, the big event they're having right now is exciting.
Is Taro grinning? Maybe this strategy had an effect after all.
Because Karen talks to me often, our classmates also started talking to me. But again, they only started greeting me, so there was no difference in the fact that I was an introvert lone nerd.
Hey!
Hey girls.
I...
Taro, were you able to buy the seaweed bread? After Karen posted it on Instagram, it sold out every day. Wow, her popularity and influence is incredible. Then I guess I was lucky. Yeah, I'm really jealous of you. The bread too. But the fact that Karen always talks to you? I know, right? And I don't know why. Stop acting cool, dude. You can brag in front of us, you know. So close. Why? Why? We all know she's captivating. I only get captivated by my favorite characters. Huh? Doesn't your heart thump or get dizzy when you talk to Karen? Nah, not even once. You're kidding. Are you a Buddha or something? So everyone likes Karen, huh? I can never feel anything for someone who lives in a different world.
What? Tried this hard and yet he hasn't felt anything for me? I don't understand what he's thinking!
Oh, I got a game notification.
Hello, I'm a beginner at this game. Please accept my friend request.
Well, I did have a slot open for one more friend. Nice to meet you. Ren sent me many messages. Apparently she's a second year in high school like me. For this person to try to chat with me this much in a game? Ren must be an introvert like me. I understand how you feel. Sometimes you just want to talk to someone. My type? My type are those who have a balance of both offense and defense. I usually partner up with people like that.
Yay! Taro just messaged me back. Let me see. A balance of offense and defense. Wait, does he like girls who do martial arts?
I fell asleep during the game last night and forgot to reply to Ren. Oh well, it should be fine.
Taro!
Oh, it's you again.
Don't make that face after seeing me. Hey, are you open this Saturday?
Well, I guess. What does she want?
Can you make time for me that day?
Well, I guess I can be her slave for a day. I have nothing else to do anyway. And I turned her down the other day, so sure.
Thank you.
What a dazzling smile. So bright. Shit. Hey Taro, do you have a minute? I wanted to talk to you outside. The person who came to talk to me was one of the boys from the nerd group. I am a loner nerd who doesn't belong to any group, so he might actually be in a higher school hierarchy than me. I've never talked to him before, but he gave off a serious vibe. I decided to go meet him behind the school during lunch break. What is it? Don't you... His voice is too shaky. I can't hear well. Don't you get carried away! What? Don't make fun of me and pretend you don't hear what I'm saying! I'm not. I really couldn't hear you. That's the kind of attitude I hate about you! You're supposed to be a nerd like me, too! And yet Karen always talks to you and cares about you! I think you're forgetting where you belong! I thought about it for a while and realized, could this be what they call jealousy? Karen is just volunteering to be nice to me. It's not that she actually cares about me. Don't worry. I understand where I stand in the hierarchy of the school. Then why are you guys friends on Grand Canyon? Huh? Suzu Taro's friend list. Ichiro, Jiro, Saburo, Ren? My classmate had apparently checked my game account, and he realized yesterday that Karen and I became friends. Wait, Ren is Karen Hanamiya? That's right, I sent her a friend request too, but she didn't accept it. And I spend loads of money on this game every month! Darn, that's too bad. Stop feeling sorry for me, you nerd!
Hey! Stop right there! I'm sorry I made a mistake and declined your friend request. I'll send you a request, so can you tell me your ID later?
Of course!
Thank you! Can you carve it onto my desk using a chisel?
Yes, ma'am! And with that, the classmate ran with the wind. Does he even have a chisel? Did you just help me?
I wonder.
She's laughing like a blooming flower again as usual. And yes, she is very beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm not so good at communicating with others, so I don't know what people are thinking until they tell me.
I'm not thinking about anything.
If you say so, then I'll interpret it that way. But can you tell me just one thing? Why were you hiding that you were Ren?
That's because...
What's bothering her? She looks cute doing that too, though.
I give up. If that's the case, I'll show you with my attitude.
What?
I was trying to find out how to mesmerize you.
What the heck?
Everyone loves me naturally. But remember how you turned down my request the other day? That made me upset. And it lit a fire on my motivation.
I can't breathe!
Gosh, I had to reveal all my plans. How lame of me. And to think I did this much and you still aren't captivated by me.
By turned down, you mean when you asked me to be your slave?
Huh? Your slave? It was a confession of love! I asked you out!
Karen, you asked me out? Why?
'Cause you're the only guy in the class who hasn't asked me out yet.
What? So every guy in this class asked her out already? I see. So you wanted to complete your mission, huh?
That's right. You don't have to laugh that much.
Sorry, just that you're so different from the you I know. I didn't know you'd get upset and pout too, Karen.
Well, of course. I'm human too.
I see. So we were the same species after all. We go to the same class and same school. It's not that we live in different worlds. After that, I saw Karen blush lightly as she hurried into the classroom. When I got back to the classroom, my classmate was being scolded by the teacher.
You're already a high schooler. How can you carve a desk with a cutter knife?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I couldn't find a chisel. When I took a look at Karen, our eyes met. She stuck her tongue out slightly, and her expression reminded me of that of a young child. Today is a day full of surprises. Karen, your face is red. What happened?
I don't know. I wonder...
When I got home, my phone rang. It was a message from Ren.
This is my number. Please add me as a friend here too.
Whoa! It's my first time getting a girl's number. How should I answer?
Oh! I got a message from Taro.
Thanks.
Whoa, he's a different guy on text. Maybe he's trying hard.
That night, we messaged each other until midnight. And then, the following Saturday...
Sorry, did you wait?
Whoa! Karen's so cute in her everyday clothes.
Thanks for coming.
Her face is red. Did I make her wait too long in this heat? Should we just go in somewhere cool?
Nah, the match will start soon, so let's get going.
The match? Is that her boyfriend? I didn't realize he was there. What?
I didn't know which player has the best balance of both offense and defense, but I hope you can find someone you like.
Huh? What is she talking about? No, really, what is this? As I stood there confused, Karen and I heard the match gong from afar. This is the start of a battle between a dull-headed nerd versus a beautiful girl who realized her feelings of love! I'm Yuto Kamikawa. This spring, I'm starting what you call my debut into the real world. On the first day of work...
Please help! Please stop! Get away from me! What the... Why do you keep pulling at my skirt?
That dog's messing with that girl. So my day begins with a girl in distress. Obviously, I just couldn't ignore it. Come on, boy. You can't be pulling this girl's skirt now. You better hurry on home, boy, or your owner's gonna start worrying. You okay? You're not hurt, are you?
No. Thanks so much. I don't know how to thank you. Well, he's kind and good looking. I wonder if he has a girlfriend. Is he the white knight I've been waiting for?
Well, that must have been a fright. You really okay?
What are you... Oh, that gave me a jump, but I kinda like it.
Oh, sorry about that. You sort of reminded me of my little sister and I...
What? Little sister?
Are you on your way to school? What grade are you in?
Huh?
So kids nowadays don't use the school bags, I see. I guess you all prefer the adult-type bags.
I'm not a schoolgirl! I may be small, but I'm an adult!
Yeah, my little sister was just like you. She was always trying hard to act like an adult.
As I said, I'm a full-grown adult! I'm not gonna reveal my age, but I assure you I'm a full-fledged member of society!
Wow, kids nowadays are so precocious. Okay then, be careful not to trip or anything. And when you get to school, make sure you tell the teacher that you were approached by a dog. See ya!
As I said, I'm not a kid!
And so, that was how my morning began. I felt I had done my good deed for the day and headed toward the office, but when I got to the office, I was ready to make my introductions when...
You!
Hey, you're that little girl from... That girl I had helped out this morning was here at my workplace. So today's your school field trip, huh?
I'm an employee here!
So that makes you my senior. I'm gonna have to start calling you Miss Irie.
I keep telling you, don't treat me like a kid!
Alright, don't take it so hard. Is this little girl your daughter, Chief?
No, I didn't stop you because I was having so much fun watching you. Actually, Miss Higaki is your boss.
What? She's my boss?
That's right! I told you not to treat me as if I were a kid!
But I didn't...
I'm in a senior position, so maybe better start calling me Chief Higaki.
Yes, sure. Sir? Is she some kind of child prodigy from overseas or something?
I'm not a child! I didn't want to reveal my age, but I'm 27 this year.
Are you sure you're not, like, 7? You seem like you're still in elementary school.
You're being rude!
Well, it turns out that 27-year-old Airi Higaki was my boss. Just looking at her, you'd think she was only in elementary school.
Okay, so now that we're done with introductions, Higaki, you'll be responsible for training Mr. Kamikawa.
What?
If there's something of which you're not sure, just ask Miss Higaki.
Yes, sir.
Hey, come on, boss!
It seems Miss Higaki has taken a dislike to me because I treated her like a child. But all in all...
Okay, get ready for some brutal training!
Alright.
A simple yes will do.
Yes, Miss Higaki.
Are you making fun of me?
It's hard to get intimidated by someone who looks like a schoolgirl. Actually, it's kinda cute.
Okay, we'll start with the PC.
Okay, how am I doing so far?
First off, power it up. Then put in your ID number and password and... Well, ready?
Yeah, well, I guess you're good to go.
Let me see you input this data and put it all together.
No problem.
How long do you think it will take?
Well, let's see. About an hour?
That's not possible. You got all these documents, but I guess eagerness never hurts.
20 minutes later. Miss Higaki, I'm done!
Wow, so fast and no mistakes!
I learned a lot during my internship.
Looks like you can handle yourself. I'm gonna have to teach this guy the hardships of real work!
Miss Higaki, I made some coffee. Please have some if you like.
What?
Sugar and cream too if you like.
Very considerate!
About these documents. I separated them according to category and filed them.
No! I don't even have to tell him! He does more than required!
You really did a good job today. You know that?
I do not pat my head like that!
I can't get over it. This little creature is so cute! Well, on my first day at work, I was soothed by the pet-like cuteness of Miss Higaki and went home thoroughly satisfied. Then the following day...
Will you please stop? My skirt!
The dogs are at it again. There are more. Come on, get out of here.
Thank you so much. You.
Good morning, Miss Higaki.
What are you doing here, Kawakami?
I live right nearby.
Not again. How embarrassing.
Are you on your way to work? Let's go together then.
Okay.
Turned out to be such a nice day.
Sure has. What's this holding hands?
Oh yeah, sorry. I always used to hold my sister's hand on our way to school and... just out of habit.
As I said, don't treat me like a kid!
Really sorry about that. Here, have some candy. Please forgive me.
Oh, great! I love candy! This is what I mean by treating like a kid!
You were pretty overjoyed just now.
Anyways, I'm heading to the office alone.
Okay, have it your way. I'll follow a few steps back and make sure you get there all right. Whoa, I'm getting kind of nervous.
Is this some TV reality show? Oi, he keeps treating me like a child. I was planning to show him who was the boss.
Miss Higaki, can I ask you something?
What is it? What is it that you want to ask your great and all-knowing superior? What's that last supposed to imply?
It's just... it's so funny to see a little girl trying her best to get the upper hand.
You're making fun of me!
Those two are like brother and sister, don't you think? Yeah, it's kind of cute. A month passed like that. Then one day...
Kawakami, it seems like you've gotten quite used to this job.
Yes, thank you.
My training has been completed, so I'm gonna treat you like any other employee from now on, okay?
Really? Thanks for all your help. Here's a little something for all your help. Candy!
Yes! Hey, come on! How long are you gonna treat me like a kid?
Sorry, it's just that when I watch you, I just want to do something for you.
No way you're getting your way again with mere candy! Now decide, how long are you gonna treat me like a kid? I'm gonna prove to you that I'm adult once and for all. Hey, Kawakami, are you free tonight?
Well, yeah, I guess I have no particular plans.
Okay, then please keep it open, would you?
Okay, will do. I wonder what she's up to. Is there some sort of dinner for clients tonight or something? That evening, Miss Higaki brought me to a sort of expensive-looking restaurant. Miss Higaki, where exactly are we?
It's a popular restaurant that was recently written up in a magazine. But don't get me wrong, I invited you here as a gift for standing up on your own from now on.
What? A gift for standing up on my own? Thank you, Miss Higaki. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm glad. Let's get inside.
You bet.
I always wanted to try this place.
Miss Higaki, you seem to be having a blast.
No, not really. I'm acting the same as usual. What do you mean?
When you're happy, do you always move your leg like that?
Are you ready to order? First off, we'll have some red wine.
Wait 1 minute!
What's with you, Kawakami? Don't tell me you don't drink.
A young kid like you shouldn't be drinking.
I'm not a kid, I'm a 27-year-old woman. Shall I bring some fruit juice instead? How long are you gonna treat me like a kid?
I'm sorry, I guess it's out of habit.
I'm a grown woman.
Yeah, you're right. Please, bottoms up.
I really don't need your encouragement.
After that, I kept cheering her on and she gradually softened up toward me. Afterwards, we left together, but... Miss Higaki, are you okay? You seem a bit wobbly.
Mommy, I'm okay.
She's obviously drunk. Hey, maybe we should rest a bit before going home.
What do you mean rest?
I know a spot right nearby. Let's go. Let's go.
I need to prepare myself mentally.
You don't need to do that.
Oh, yes, I do! Batting center.
Yes, I was on the baseball team during school, so...
Oh, yeah, and...
It's been a while, and I wanted to give it a try again. Oh yeah, Miss Higaki, why don't you rest a bit over on that bench?
You're so self-centered. Usually after a man or a woman go out to drink, rest means, well, you know. I feel like an idiot for even thinking it. He's always treating me like a kid or patting me on the head. Would you please admit that I'm a full-fledged woman? But for some reason, it's difficult to dislike him. He can do his job well, and he's always kind. He protects me from those dogs, gives me candy. Are these feelings what I think they mean?
Miss Higaki, are you feeling better?
No, huh? Oh, yeah, I think I completely sobered up.
Okay, then should we head home?
No, not yet. I want to try that too. I want to be with you a bit longer.
I don't think it's such a good idea. You're also still a bit drunk.
I want to try it. Come on, teach me, Mr. Kawakami.
Okay, sure.
Oh my god, our bodies are touching.
I think you should hold the bat a bit shorter.
Okay, I think I got it.
On the first ball... Are you alright?
This is kinda scary.
I set up the machines on the weakest setting, but it seemed a bit too much. I'll be over there right away, so don't move.
Just wait, I'm a competent adult, you know? I'm gonna do my best to hit that ball.
Okay then. If Miss Higaki is so determined, I decided to let her have her way. Ah, that was close. A little more gusto, Miss Higaki.
Oh boy, I just can't seem to hit that damn thing.
Miss Higaki, take another crack at it. Even though she struck out numerous times, I kept encouraging her. And then the last ball flew toward her.
Down you ball!
Hey, you did it!
Yes! I did about to fall off.
Wow, Miss Higaki, that was some shot.
Yeah, sure was.
I wasn't expecting it, but I was pretty impressed. After that, she conked out, so I carried her all the way home. I thought she was happy and all, and then in the end, oh boy. Miss Higaki, you're light as a feather.
Mr. Kawakami, are you stalled with the kids' treatment?
What the hell is she dreaming about?
Hey, where are we?
You're finally up.
Mr. Kawakami, what?
It's really late. Why don't you just stay over?
What? Am I at your place? Why?
What do you mean, why? I don't know where you live, and I couldn't very well just leave you there, right?
What? I mean, but no way!
Tomorrow's a holiday, so relax and take it easy.
Oh boy, I got drunk, fell asleep, and he brought me home. But this could be my chance to really show him that I'm a woman.
Okay then, I'm gonna take the sofa. So Miss Higaki, please, use my bed.
Mr. Kawakami, hold on just 1 second.
What is it?
Why don't we... let's sleep together.
What? What's gotten into you, Miss Higaki?
I give you permission. Get over here.
Then, after 5 minutes or so, never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be sleeping with Miss Higaki like this.
Oh god! Why did you really have to obey me? He's even using his arm as a pillow.
The last time I slept like this was with my sister. I guess she must have been in elementary school. But of course it's you now, Miss Higaki.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now. I have to do this.
I'm gonna turn off the lights, okay?
Wait just a minute.
What is it?
Please don't force yourself on me, okay?
Force myself? What do you mean?
I mean, you know, funny business.
Come on, don't take this the wrong way. I have no intention of doing that to a minor.
Like I've been saying all this time! I'm an adult!
Miss Higaki is so tiny and cute. Just like my little sister. I suppose I have to continue protecting her. About getting intimate with her in the future? Well, that's another story altogether.
I love you, Tatsuku. Please, go out with me.
One day after school, I, Tatsuku Fukue, was told by the cutest girl in the school that she loves me. Her name is Amiri Wakamiya, and she's my childhood friend. I was so surprised that I was taking my time to answer, and...
Go out with me instead, Tatsuku.
What?
What? Izuki? My best friend Izuki interrupted us. It seems like Izuki liked Amiri.
Sorry, I'll be going now.
Hey, wait! Amiri! She ran off. Maybe she couldn't withstand the awkward situation. Izuki! Why did you have to intrude?
Why? Because I didn't want you guys to date.
I knew it! You don't want me to take her! I've had enough. Our friendship is over. This is how our friendship ended. I thought he was my best friend. Why did this have to happen? We met for the first time this year in April. Quiet, everybody! I'll introduce you to your new classmate.
I'm Itsuki Amaoka. Nice to meet you.
His first introduction was very awkward. He was good looking, but he had a cold attitude. It seemed to me like he had a dark past. And coincidentally, our seats were next to each other. Nice to meet you. I'm Tatsuku Fukue. Call me Tatsuku.
Oh, okay. Call me Itsuki.
My warm welcome didn't seem to affect him at all, but I continued to talk to him anyways. What club were you in your previous school?
I wasn't in any clubs.
Then do you want to join the track and field club?
Track and field?
I invited him many times, and he eventually gave in and joined. Itsuki was quite unfriendly at first, but he eventually started to open up as we spent time together. You're not just good-looking, but also clever.
This is normal.
You have to teach me because I'm not that smart.
All right then.
Itsuke, can you drink this?
Huh? But this is yours, Tatsuku.
We'll go on another run once you drink that.
Oh, okay. What? Beef bowl? I've never been able to eat by myself.
Really? Then let's go on the way back.
Okay. I don't mind, but you're too close.
What's the problem? We're both guys. We'd hang out often and became best mates. One day, when we were going home together, it suddenly started to rain hard. My house was close by, so I took him in so that we could wait for the rain to stop. Wow, you're soaked. Are you alright, Isuki?
Yeah.
I know. Go ahead and take a shower.
What? But...
Don't be so polite. You'll catch a cold if you don't warm up. Oh, come on. Just get in.
Hey, don't push me.
So, I made him take a shower. I'll leave the towel clothes here.
Thanks.
I'll leave new underwear here, too. I'll be in my room, so come upstairs once you're done.
Okay. Thank God he didn't realize.
About 20 minutes later, Isuki got out of the shower and came upstairs to my room. How was it?
Good, thanks.
No worries. You should stay here a little longer until the rain stops.
Yeah. You should take a shower next, Tusku.
Oh, well, I've already changed, so I'm fine. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna lie down. Aren't you tired from practice? Do you want to lie down together?
I won't.
Suddenly, Isuki opened his mouth and asked me a question.
Tusku, do you have anyone you like?
Huh? Not really.
I see.
What about you?
What? Me?
That's the reaction of a person who likes someone. Who is it?
Well, that's... actually, I... Tusku?
Don't worry, I can hear you.
What's the matter? You have a high fever.
I wasn't feeling well since this morning. My fever somehow started to rise now.
Oh no, it's my fault. He let me shower first, so his body got cold. Tusku, when are your parents coming home tonight?
They won't be back until tomorrow because they're working.
What? Then...
Don't worry about me. This is nothing.
I'll look after you.
You don't have to. You'll catch a cold too. So go home.
Tusku! How could I leave him alone like this? He fell asleep. Tusku looks so cold. What can I do to warm his body up? Oh, I know.
Thanks to Isuki, I was feeling better by the next morning. What the? Why am I sleeping in the same bed as Isuki? Isuki was sleeping right next to me when I woke up. His face while he was asleep was pretty. I almost forgot he was a boy.
Oh, Tusku, are you alright now?
Yeah. More importantly, why were we sleeping together?
Because you looked cold. You know what a couple does when they get lost in a snowing mountain.
But we're both boys. But I guess there isn't a problem then. Sorry for making you worry. I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you.
I'm glad.
But this is a secret, okay?
I know. This is a secret between the two of us.
Uh-huh. Why am I feeling like this? Isuki is a boy! After this incident, we became even closer. Let's go to the cafeteria, Isuki.
Okay.
Isuki smiles more often than before. His unfriendly attitude from the first day had completely disappeared. But during club activity, we were good rivals.
Tusku, let's race!
Bring it on! We would help each other grow. It was the first time I had been friends with someone I could feel so comfortable with. We had a very strong bond. One day, I was about to go home with Isuki as usual.
Hey, Tusku, are you going home now?
Oh, Miri, yeah, what's up?
Why don't we go home together today?
Tusku, isn't she the famous girl in the school?
I've never introduced you to her, have I? She's Emiri Wakamiya. She's my childhood friend.
Oh, I see.
I'm Emiri Wakamiya. Nice to meet you.
I'm Itsuki Amaoka. Pleasure. I'll go home now.
Huh? Why don't you come home with us?
No thanks, bye.
Hey, Isuki! Wait! Why did he just get moody?
Don't you know why?
I don't know. He got moody the moment Amiri came. Does that mean... We did talk a bit about before, but Isuki has someone he likes. Is Amiri the person he likes? I think he got jealous because me and Amiri were close. But that's a misunderstanding. We were just childhood friends. There's nothing he should worry about. But our friendship became a little awkward, and I couldn't tell him that. Hey, Izuki, what happened to you yesterday?
Nothing.
Nothing? What is that attitude?
I'm thinking. Don't talk to me.
Izuki, do you want to run together?
I want to run at my own pace today.
I want to repair our friendship, but Izuki just won't talk to me. Izuki's attitude was clearly different. I got worried that he didn't like me anymore. Izuki's attitude lately. I wonder if he really likes Amiri. If I'm friendly with Amiri, our friendship will... But Amiri's just a friend. Huh? A message from Amiri?
I want to talk to you tomorrow about something.
Can't it be now?
It's an important thing, so I want to talk to you directly.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And after school the following day, I met Amiri and... What's the important thing you wanted to tell me?
Sorry for calling you out.
Don't worry about it.
I want you to stay calm and listen to me. I love you, Tusku. Please go out with me.
What? You love me?
I've loved you since we were little kids. Would you accept my feelings?
I was surprised by her sudden confession. But at the same time, I thought of Izuki for a split second. I want to cherish our friendship. But if I go out with Amiri, our friendship would end for good. As I was taking time to answer,
Wait a second.
Izuki appeared and interrupted us.
Go out with me instead of Tusku.
What?
What? Izuki? So, Izuki liked Amiri. I looked over to Amiri and she was panicking.
Sorry, I rushed and...
What? Rushed?
Sorry, I need to go.
Hey, Amiri! Izuki! Why did you have to intrude?
Why? Because I didn't want you guys to date.
I knew you didn't want me to take her. I got mad at his excuse. I've had enough. Our friendship is over. I left Izuki and walked off. As I was leaving, his face looked sad, but I ignored it. The next day, Amiri called me again.
Were you surprised at what I said yesterday?
Yeah, I never knew that you liked me.
You never change, especially that insensitive part.
Sorry.
What happened with you and Amaoka?
We aren't friends anymore. I mean, we were drifting apart anyways.
Tusku, do you want to make up with him?
No, why would I?
You don't have to lie to me.
What? It's not a...
How long do you think I've known you for? I can tell when you are trying to deceive yourself. You two should talk to each other properly. You can answer my confession after that.
She was being very thoughtful. But there was one thing I didn't quite understand. So I asked her. You said you rushed yesterday, but what did you mean by that?
That's a secret. You may not know because you're insensitive, but girls have a lot of secrets.
I see. I didn't really understand, but I decided to talk to Izuki about this. But I didn't know how I should approach Izuki. He seems to be avoiding me in the classroom. During club activity, the coach told us to gather.
You'll be doing handstands to train your upper body and to build a balanced body.
And then Izuki suddenly came up and said,
Tusku, I challenge you on who can do it longer.
Challenge? I was surprised, because I didn't think Izuki would say something like that. But he was somehow different today. I could tell that he was serious about it.
If I win, I want you to listen to what I say. But if I lose, I'll do whatever you ask me.
What the hell? Why would I accept a challenge like that?
Are you afraid of losing against me?
Fine. Bring it on. So we decided to see who could handstand longer. I bet he just wants to tell me to give him Amiri if he wins. I want to say so many things to him, but first, I need to win this. I was desperate, and Izuki seemed desperate too. And then... What? Izuki's t-shirt was coming down. I could see his white tummy. As it went further down, I could see he had wrapped his breasts around with a sarashi. And he had the 2 lumps that women have. So, Izuki! Are you a...
Oh, this is... Don't look!
Izuki suddenly quit doing a handstand. It seemed like Izuki had forgotten about the challenge. Hey! Izuki! Wait! I chased after Izuki, who ran away. I finally caught Izuki on the other side of the school. Izuki! Are you a girl?
Yeah, do you have a problem?
No, but why are you pretending to be a guy then? I was panicking. I treated Izuki as if he was a boy, but she was in fact a girl.
I had issues back at my previous school. I don't like to put it this way, but I'm quite good looking, so a lot of guys come up to me. But my friends started to hate me because of that, and they even made up rumors about me. I couldn't mentally stay there, so I talked to my parents about it and decided to transfer schools. I didn't want to repeat the same thing, so I cut my hair. I made me look like a boy, so I decided to pretend I was.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
But there was someone who was really kind and talked to me. The person sitting next to me was really kind and took really good care of me. My feelings towards that person soon changed from friendship to love.
But wait a second! Are you telling me that...
Yes, I love you, Tasku. I was gonna ask you to go out if I won the challenge today, but...
Let me get this straight! She told me everything about her. So you interrupted when I was with Amiri because...
I didn't want you to be taken. I'm sorry.
And you should have told me you were a girl. Why did you keep it a secret from me?
I thought you would think I'm a weirdo if I told you I was pretending to be a guy.
I feel so stupid. How did I not realize? But then, why did you tell Amiri to go out with you?
You thought that I was a guy then, so if I told you I loved you, it would be...
Well, yeah, I guess it would be a little weird, wouldn't it? But I need to tell Amiri this. We've already involved her in this, so...
Yeah. I feel bad for Amiri, so I'll talk to her myself.
Yeah, that'll be better. If you think about it, she is so cute. Why didn't I realize?
Tasku, about us. Maybe our friendship is over, but... would you look at me as a girl from now on?
Wait a second! We'll think about that once we've talked to Amiri. She seems like she wants to take our relationship further. From a friendship to a romantic relationship. We went to Amiri and explained everything to her. And then...
I knew she was a girl from the very beginning.
What?
Girls can tell if someone is a girl or not.
Amiri knew that Izuki was a girl, so she was curious why Izuki was pretending to be a boy. Izuki explained everything, and she seemed pretty convinced.
To be honest, I didn't want Tasku to be taken by you, so that's why I rushed. You were always so close to Tasku, but he didn't seem to know that you are a girl, so I thought this was my only chance. I was trying to pretend that I didn't know how you felt towards him, but you were so desperate when you came in the other day, so...
I'm sorry, Amiri.
So, we are rivals from today then.
Rivals?
We are now on the same situation, so we can fight nice and fair over Tasku.
I don't want to give Tasku to anyone. I feel sorry for you, but I won't lose against you.
So, who are you going to choose, Tasku?
Choose me, Tasku. I'll do anything for you.
A cute girl who I feel comfortable with, and the famously cute girl who happens to be my childhood friend. I could make up my decision. My decision-making process is going to last forever at this rate.
Usually in mangas, there's one girl in the classroom who's totally out of your league. However, that can happen in real life too. I, Kuroya Shiraishi, have a classmate sitting right next to me who anyone in this world would consider beautiful.
What?
Even the way she's cold to me is also manga-like. Her name is Hyoka Kagami. She's easily the cutest girl in my school. She's famous for being cold to other people. Nothing. In fact, we've been in the same class from our first year in high school. Due to our surnames, we usually sit close to each other. We're already in our second year, but I still can't have a friendly conversation with her. It's so sad.
Our eyes met.
As you can see, I'm a very average guy without any qualities that stand out. But there was one thing I was really into.
Alright, today I'm going to complete this game.
She is Ice-chan. She's a streamer who has more than 800,000 subscribers. She's rocking the blonde Gyaru style, and the way she enjoys playing all sorts of games made me a big fan instantly.
No! I failed so quickly!
And her streams are generally just so much fun to watch.
Someone's asking if I have a boyfriend. No, I don't.
Oh, she doesn't have a boyfriend. Well, she could be just saying so because she doesn't want to lose any subscribers.
But I do have a crush on someone.
Oh, wow. If she's saying that on stream, she probably really doesn't have a boyfriend. There are some people out there who quit being fans when they know that a certain streamer has a crush on someone. But she's telling us anyway, which means she really doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
What kind of person? He's definitely very kind. I've never seen him get angry. What does he look like? Do I really have to say that? Well, I guess he couldn't be watching this stream. He has black hair, maybe a little long for a boy. His eyes are generating kindness, and his smile is cute.
Black hair that's kind of long, huh? That applies to me, but I'm not cute when I laugh, so I have no chance. To begin with, I don't know anyone who looks remotely close to her. Therefore, she's 100% talking about someone else. Well, good for her.
But I'm not really getting on well with him. I still haven't figured out how I should approach him.
Don't you talk with him a lot?
No, I don't. He's actually sitting right beside me in class, but I don't know how I should talk to him. Do you have any suggestions?
Wow, she read my comment. Why don't you just not bring your textbook and ask him to show it to you?
Oh, that might be a good idea. Thanks, I'll try that tomorrow.
I commented what came to my mind first. Ice-chan looked so happy when she thanked me. I didn't think she would take in my advice just like that. I'm happy that I was able to provide her some help. Ice-chan went on answering questions while talking about her crush. After a few minutes, she was just praising him at that point, but she looked so happy. Therefore, I prayed for her to get together with this guy.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
The next morning, Kagami-san started talking to me, which is very rare. Yes?
I'm sorry, could you show me your textbook?
Huh?
I forgot to bring my own.
What a coincidence. No problem.
Really?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thanks.
Wait, didn't she look super delighted for a second? Or am I just imagining that? I had some questions I wanted to ask, but I tried to focus on the class.
Stare.
Why is Kagami-san looking into my face? Huh? Why did she just let out a sigh? Did I disappoint her by doing something?
Thank you.
When the class was over, Kagami-san thanked me and separated our desks. It was a chance to become better friends with her, so I might have wasted my chance. But I didn't want to talk to her during class because she takes her studies pretty seriously, and I didn't want to disappoint her. On that evening,
He kindly showed me his textbook, but I couldn't hold a conversation. I mean, I can't talk during class.
apparently she did exactly as I advised. The first thing she started to talk about on the stream was about that. So the comment section was filled with kind comments cheering her on.
But I was able to take a close look at his face, so I'm satisfied.
That was a quick recovery. I mean, were you really doing such a thing?
Ice-chan turned into a stalker.
Wait a minute. Calling me a stalker is a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Haha, Ice-chan's being made fun of by her subscribers.
Why can't you guys give me more advice on what I should do next time around?
Ice-chan's totally forgot the fact that she was playing a game. But never mind. I'm happy if she's happy. Okay, so a plan, huh? If he's a kind person, you could try faking being sick, and he might ask if you're fine.
Oh, that's a nice one. He'll definitely worry about me. But should I really take advantage of his kindness like that?
Not a bad plan for Ice-chan, because she's so shy.
Why not give it a try?
Alright, I'll give it a try then.
Thanks to everyone's persuasion, Ice-chan decided to go with the plan. Kagami-san has been bending over on her desk for each break. I wonder if she's super sleepy.
Hmm.
Huh? Isn't she peeking over at me? I really didn't understand what she was doing. I was totally confused by her actions.
He ignored me! He wasn't worried about me at all! Surprisingly, he was rather cold-hearted. I was bending over on my desk the entire time, waiting for him to make a move.
Didn't he think you were just getting some rest?
Yeah, I would also leave a girl alone if she were sleeping during the breaks.
Really? Oh no, I got it wrong.
And just like that, ever since she revealed that she has a crush on someone, the stream changed into a relationship counseling session. And she seemed to be trying out all the advice she got every day. But there was one thing that was on my mind. Namely, Kagami-san always happened to do exactly the same thing as what Ice-chan was told to do in the stream. Could this be? Today's plan was to drop an eraser on purpose and touch the guy's hand when he was about to pick it up for her. If I'm actually right, she is.
Oh.
I knew this was going to happen. Now I need a little courage to do this. As we planned, Higami-san's hand touched me as she picked up the eraser.
Huh?
What's wrong, Kagami-san?
Oh, nothing.
Why do you look so surprised if nothing happened?
A big fly just flew in front of my face, so...
Is that so?
Sorry. Sorry, Kagami-san, but if this goes right, I'll be able to find out for sure.
He held my hand!
On that evening...
He held my hand! When I dropped the eraser, he held my hand! That was 100% on purpose! I didn't think he was such a player! He's definitely into me, right?
She was so hyped compared to her usual streams. Hearing her talk convinced me. Wow, Ice-chan is Higami-san after all. If I give a close look, she kind of looks like her. Come to think about it, her name means ice in Japanese, so there's an association there. But her hair and her voice are so different. Which means she's always talking about me. I'm the center of the topic for every single stream. And I'm the guy who held her hand today. And all of that praising was all about me. I was remembering how Ice-chan was always talking about her crush on the stream. The way she talked about him made me think that she really was in love with him, and that she really cared about him. And that was all about me? I was flattered and super happy.
What? Confessing my love tomorrow? No way! That's impossible!
You can do it!
I know you can pull this off, Ice-chan!
But really? Should I?
A confession. Yes, we both like each other, so this should work. Usually fans wouldn't like this kind of thing, but her fans were really supportive. That's how loyal her fans were. And I was starting to think I shouldn't just wait and see what was going to happen next.
What is it that you want to talk about?
Sorry for taking your time.
No, it's fine. I also had something to talk about.
I don't know where to start, but this is you, right?
What? How did you find that out, Shiraishi-kun?
Well, I'm actually a huge fan of Ice-chan. And I was wondering if you were her, because you always do what you talk about in the stream. Oh, wait! I wasn't trying to embarrass you or threaten you.
But you know all my feelings. I'm embarrassed.
I know. So now, I would like you to know my feelings.
Huh?
It might be a little unfair to ask you after knowing your feelings, but I really like you too, Kagami-san. Please, be my girlfriend.
Huh? Really? Aren't you just being too kind to me?
No, I'm not. I really have a crush on you.
But I was always acting cold towards you. Why?
Oh, so she knew that herself. You were cold to me, but you were always someone who I looked up to, and I always admired you. And of course, as I just said, I'm also a huge fan of you when you're Ice-chan, so I was really happy when I found out that the person Ice-chan was talking about was me. So, could you give me an answer?
Well, I think you know already.
Just for the sake of it, I'd like you to give me a clear one.
Meanie.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to... Higami-san?
If you're fine with me, please have me as your girlfriend.
Cuteness overload! The difference between her usual self makes it even better. Me too. Thanks for making me your boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
I hugged her tight. Higami-san looked so happy and hugged me back. Hyoka, being her honest self, she told all of her fans that we had started a relationship. Sure, there were some fans who were feeling sad, but most fans congratulated Hyoka and me. It really warmed up my heart to watch that happen on the stream. And...
Hey, that's not fair, Silver-kun.
Ice-chan, you're using secret commands yourself. Due to popular demand, I often appear on her streams. She made a second channel, which turned into something like a couple channel. Of course, I felt awkward streaming at first, but Hyoka wanted me to do it, so I'm happy to help her out. That's how we enjoy our days together, and we intend on doing so from now on too.
By the way, Kuroya-kun, which do you prefer, Ice or Hyoka?
Hyoka told me she was trying too hard to act like a good student. That made her react coldly to others, and she wanted to change herself. That's the reason she started being Ice, and why she's asking me this question. Obviously, I love them both equally, because both of them are you.
I see.
I thought for a while before I answered. After I gave her the answer, she smiled as if she were satisfied and leaned against me.